GITEX is an extremely interesting event, an exciting event for Dark Matter. As a global organization focusing on bringing resiliency and protecting the gains that we've seen from the digital transformation and disruption throughout the industry, it's very important for a company like Dark Matter, who's playing at the absolute front of the field, to be present at an event where all the industry is basically represented in the region. The reason was, there's several layers to it, but quite simply, there was a requirement to form a national capability within the GCC to provide protection around cybersecurity, as well as the ability to develop our own intellectual property within the region. The second as well was the fact that there are areas such as training, manpower, areas of technology and industry that we don't necessarily feel have had the attention drawn to them that they need to. And it's an organization like Dark Matter has been brought together to really focus on a number of those areas. Look, I don't think it is possible to understate the potential impact to smart cities from cyber attacks. You are essentially putting everything that we have, everything that we do in our lives, available to the community. In doing that, you're also presenting it to people who don't necessarily have the same agenda as us. The ability to impact critical infrastructure is something that's discussed quite widely. This is an area that's under an intense amount of scrutiny and development. But whether it comes down to frictionless payments, whether it comes down to how you access health services, to how we mitigate traffic jams out on the main roads, these are the things that are going to come in and make our lives easier. But in doing so, they present an exponentially increasing attack surface for threats. I think what we'll see is, as we see digital disruption and digital transformation turn into acceleration, what you're going to see is threats that we traditionally are concerned about, phishing, ransomware, those kinds of attacks that all of us are aware of, not at an organizational level or a business level, but also at an individual level. We're going to see the people that have learned from years, decades of experience executing these attacks, to moving to highly advanced, highly evasive techniques that take advantage of the fact that each one of us carries about 50 sensors on us, on average, when we pick up our mobile phone, when we look at our smartwatches. As we make our lives easier, as we make our lives better, we have to protect against those particular threats, and those threats to our personal information, and the impact that that not only has on our companies, our own personal health and well-being, but also our nations, our communities, and our societies. Look, this is one of the main reasons that Dark Matter came about. There was a distinct lack of skills present not just in the GCC, but globally, and someone really had to pick up the torch and say what we're doing is not enough. Now, unfortunately, there is no quick and easy solution to the skills shortage in cyber. However, the only way that we can address it is by making a concerted effort, both from early schooling all the way through to tertiary education, through to on-the-job experience. And Dark Matter is getting involved in each one of those steps to ensure that throughout the pipeline of development, we are making sure that as technology evolves, so does the available pool of talent that is available to us. Look, a lot of those plans are very much under wraps. However, this year is very much focused on making sure that our industry talent, the people that we've brought to bear inside Dark Matter, this collective of genius, as we like to call it, at all layers of the business, is exposed to industry, is exposed to our partners, whether they be in the academic field or research fields, or even product development. What we'll see coming into the next year is a lot of our initiatives around smart cities, a lot of our initiatives around blockchain technology, a lot of our initiatives around in a number of areas coming forth in products and solutions that are consumable by individuals and businesses alike in order to provide not just resiliency, which is what we're searching for today, but ultimately this concept of immunity.